guys. I know it's been a while, and I've been out for a little bit too long here. So it's time to get back in the saddle. Here we go again with the U.S. Marshals. These guys are outstanding, and they're doing it, and they're staying on it, they're staying with it, as should we. We've had about enough of this missing kids stuff. And for copyright issues, I'm not going to play this, but it's real effective. So find me on Twitter. I'm still at the same place. And you can see them posts. And for all you guys that don't know Tim Ballard, okay, him and Jim Caviezel, 107, a few others, has got the movie Sound of Freedom coming out. It's a highly suggested watch. We've got to get this movie out there. So anybody that sees it, sees the trailer, any of that, repost it. And she says, it's time that we recognize the people that work to solve these heinous problems. And of course they cut it off, but that's okay. We can go back with no problem. A lot of horrific stuff going on now. Like I said, I've been out of the saddle for a little while. Had to jump back and collect myself. Look at everything that's transpiring. And it's not good. None of it. But I do look forward to seeing the U.S. Marshals post on the job that they're doing and continuing to do. These guys are like ever-ready bunnies. And it is so needed to save our children. This is all going to come to a head soon. Just go through just this little section. I haven't been on Twitter in months. The things that's going on and transpiring still is kind of ridiculous, but it's true. It's all happening. All about the children, man. Any decent human being that sees these things go on from day to day, it tears them apart. you want to jump out there and just put it on them, you know. These guys still in the news. There's a new video out too about the January the 6th. I suggest trying to find that. I would post it, but they'll block it off. I just wanted to go through this a little bit. Just have a little chat with you guys, you know, everybody that listens. Nobody's gave up. They're all still fighting behind the scenes. As will I. Everybody's just got to remember, our children are worth fighting for. Indeed. Much love to you guys. Work on some more material, and I'll get back as soon as I can.
Newsweek blows lid off American 60,000-person strong secret army Tuesday, May 18, 2021. Paul Antonopoulos, independent geopolitical analyst. An intensive 2-year investigation by Newsweek that involved 600 resumes and 1,000 job postings, dozens of Freedom of Information Act requests, and scores of interviews with participants and defense decision makers, discovered that the American military is running a massive 60,000-person strong secret army, many working under masked identities, and in low profile, but all part of a broad program called signature reduction. According to Newsweek, Congress has never even held a hearing on the subject despite the secret army challenging U.S. laws, the Geneva Conventions, the Code of Military Conduct and basic accountability. The report discovered that as part of this secret operation, so-called shadow warriors operate globally, including in Pakistan and West Africa, but even behind enemy lines in North Korea and Iran. Newsweek described their actions as nefarious operations that the United States decries when Russian and Chinese spies do the same. This is a significant shift in narrative. Traditionally, Western media portrayed the U.S. as an innocent victim of overseas espionage emanating mostly from Russia and China. Despite the mountains of evidence that existed before this report, this is a rare public acknowledgement that the U.S. has secret operations being performed on a massive scale. U.S. spying methods are so advanced that there are even various biometrics defeat systems used in the fake passports of these American operatives, some physical and some electronic. One such program, Vault 7, was exposed by WikiLeaks in early 2017 and revealed over 8,000 classified CIA tools used in the covered world of electronic spying and hacking, called X-ray slaying. U.S. intelligence embeds malware into foreign biometrics and watchlist systems, allowing American cyber spies to steal foreign data. One coder working for WikiLeaks in Berlin, hesitant to use his real name because of fear of indictment to the U.S., explained that, imagine for a moment that someone is going through passport control. NSA or the CIA is tasked to change the data on the day the covered asset goes through, and then switch it back. It's not impossible. The Newsweek report explains that an unprecedented shift has placed an ever greater number of soldiers, civilians, and contractors working under false identities, partly as a natural result in the growth of secret special forces but also as an intentional response to the challenges of traveling and operating in an increasingly transparent world. The explosion of Pentagon cyber warfare, moreover, has led to thousands of spies who carry out their day-to-day work in various made-up personas. However, although the New York-based media outlet presents this as a huge scoop that has never been uncovered before, these U.S. spy operations have been unveiled for years by the likes of WikiLeaks, hence the Vault 7 reference in their report, but also by foreign actors such as Russia, China, and India who have all caught American spies red-handed. The outlet explained that these highly advanced spying mechanisms are not only for U.S. counterterrorism efforts, but is part of the Pentagon's shift towards great power competition with Russia and China, competition, influence, and disruption below the level of armed conflict, or what the military calls warfare in the gray zone, a space in the peace-conflict continuum. This is effectively an omission that these efforts are primarily targeted against Russia and China, with counterterrorism a secondary factor. The fact that an intense cyber war is ongoing in a gray zone shows that Washington has no interest in reaching a consensus with Russia and China and would rather maintain this low-level conflict. The Newsweek report ends with a chilling sentence, however: modern life is not as transparent as most of us think. Western liberalism espouses a belief of freedom and liberty. Who let in selected?